Hey, what's going on? I'd like to welcome you all to Water Your Soil. So this video, I'm going to talk about a secret. I'm going to share a secret with you all. And I'm sure it's a secret that many people in the debt-free community don't think it's possible for it to exist, but it does. So I'm going to address what it is, and I want you all to watch the video in full, and I'm going to get right into it. All right, let's go. Come in close. Come in close. So, I got a secret, but it's not really a secret. It's a secret that people should know. But for some reason, people who are in the debt-free community doesn't think it's possible. So I'm gonna share it with you. So, I remember a couple of years back, I was conversing with a couple of people, and they're part of the debt-free community, and we were having a debate. I think it was a pointless debate. The reason why I think it was a pointless debate is, everyone has their own opinion in regards to credit card or cash, whether or not you should have a credit card or just cash is the way to go. They were big fans of Dave Ramsey, so it's understandable why they were so critical of having a credit card and why they felt that you shouldn't have a credit card. Now me, of course, I'm pro credit card, and I have numerous reasons of why I'm pro credit card. One of them I'm actually going to discuss in this video as a part of what I'm referring to in regards to the secret. But there's a lot of reasons why I'm pro credit card. One of them being what you get back in return, the points, the rewards, the cash back. And on the other hand, of course, you all know that I discuss credit and credit cards and things of that nature on this channel, so the benefits that it has on your credit score. So of course I am pro credit card. But I remember having a discussion years back, and it was a long discussion. It wasn't heated or anything, but the person that I was debating with was trying to tell me that credit cards are bad because they're gonna land me in debt, and they're just gonna put me in a big financial hole, because they were saying that people don't know how to use credit cards. And I agree. I definitely agree with that point. People do not know how to use credit cards. But on the contrary, I asked them, what about people who do know how to use credit cards? And when I asked that question, they really didn't have an answer for it. And that's something that I noticed as of late and over the years, that people really don't have an answer for the people who do know how to use credit cards the correct way. Now, what do I mean by knowing how to use credit cards the correct way? Knowing how to use credit cards the correct way, of course, means you paying off what you owe. So that's number one right off bat, that you're paying off what you owe. Number two means that you're paying off what you owe on time. If you're using credit cards the correct way, you're not getting late fees. That's just what it is. Everyone should know that, even the people who just started using credit cards. The key is to avoid getting late fees. And if you are getting late fees with a credit card, you probably should consider whether or not if you should have a credit card. Now, maybe you just need to learn about credit cards and how to use them, but you shouldn't be picking up late fees with a credit card. And the final factor that goes into it is utilization. And that's what this video is going to be about. How utilization is a great budgeting tool. And that's the secret. A lot of people don't know this. When you think of utilization, they tell you, oh, keep it under 30% and you should be fine, or keep it under 10%. But when you really dive deep into utilization and look at it beneath the surface level, not on the surface level, because the surface level just deals with the percentages of 30% and below and things of that nature, and how much you can spend and how much you have available. But when you really look beneath the surface level of it all, it basically breaks down to budgeting. That's why I believe utilization is a great budgeting tool for credit cards. Now here we are, and this is a big if used the correct way. If you use utilization the correct way, it keeps you from overspending. And that's basically what budgeting is. You know, you allocate where your money is gonna go. That's budgeting, but you also don't want to spend over a certain amount. That's also budgeting. And that's what utilization does. And that's why I think utilization is great, because every month I set aside a utilization of what I want for my credit cards. And I know to not go over that amount. Why I don't go over that amount is because I don't want to have to pay back more. See, my rule here at Water Your Soil, and for my subscribers and anyone who follows this channel, is you're gonna pay back whatever you spend. So if you spend $1,000, you're gonna pay back $1,000. If you spend $5,000, you're gonna pay back $5,000. If you want to be bold and spend $10,000, guess what? You're gonna pay off $10,000. The key is to not carry over balances. What does not carrying over balances help you avoid? It, number one, helps you avoid paying interest. You know, the banks, they want you to pay interest. Oh, they'll offer you all types of programs. Hey, you could pay over time for a lower interest rate, APR, and we'll let you pay this over time and that over time. Unless they're offering you a 0% APR for a specific time period, they want you to carry over balances because they're able to make money off of you that way. So yeah, interest is a reason why you want to avoid not carrying over balances. But another reason why you want to avoid not carrying over balances is it helps you avoid building up credit card debt. And that's one thing that people tend to fear when it comes to credit cards, because, you know, credit cards are often viewed as the big bad boogeyman, just being honest. They're the big bad ghosts. Oh, you stay away from them. Credit cards are bad. They're horrible. You better stay away from them. If you don't stay away from them, you're going to end up in a big financial hole, and then you won't be able to dig yourself out of. That's what people say. However, once you know how to use credit cards the right way, and once you understand utilization, so that means that you're paying on time, you're paying off whatever you spend, you're paying it off completely. You're not carrying over balances, and you're keeping your spending under a specific percentage. Let's say you have a $10,000 credit limit. You're keeping your spending under $1,000 because that will keep you under 10% on your utilization. So whatever your utilization is, you determine that yourself, honestly. Whatever your utilization is, if used correctly over here means less than 10%. When used correctly, it's a great budgeting tool. And I mean that, and I stick by it. I have been using my utilization on my credit cards as a budgeting tool for years, and it has worked wonders for keeping money in my pocket, helping me make more money, as well as helping me avoid credit card debt. And I believe that it will work for you as well. When it comes to me helping people outside of YouTube, I always tell them to focus on, you know, the rules of having a credit card and what it means to manage a credit card the correct way, and utilization, and they reap the benefits and the rewards from it. But I don't believe in the whole concept of, you know, just avoiding credit cards because you're afraid of credit card debt. There are ways to avoid credit card debt, and one of the major ways is keeping your utilization on point, as well as following the rules of a credit card, which is making sure you pay off what you spend, don't carry over balances, and don't be late. If you follow those simple rules, I can't guarantee, because everything on here in regards to YouTube is at your discretion, so I can't guarantee anything, but there is a good possibility that you'll see positive results, both in your financial life, as far as, you know, not spending a lot of money and overspending, as well as with your credit score. But anyways, I have tons of videos on credit cards, utilization, all type of videos, you know. Be sure to check those videos out. Check out my page, Water Your Soil. I have tons of videos. Also, if this video has helped you out in any kind of way, because I don't really like, you know, pounding people over the head for a like. You either like my stuff or you don't. If you like the video and it helps you, you know, be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Also, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, I do videos like this all the time. So if you liked it, you may want to subscribe. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. I appreciate you all for checking me out. Hey, spread the word. If you know somebody who can use this information, put them onto my page. But anyways, I'm out.